Porque no saben lo que yo sé. Yo escribo, improviso y canto. Bueno, soy la...
A lot of you who are Puerto Rican, even Colombiano, even the Peru, whatever, the trip of the Puerto Rico, you will come back different. I guarantee you that you will come back different. That you will get an awakening about your history, about your culture, your people, that you never thought was possible. You will change in how you view yourself.
The San Juan and we have the Ponce, the museum parts of it. But when you have these agencies, you're like, wow, how can I bring that over here? But it all goes through the culture over there because they care. They care.
Yo escribo, improviso y canto y toco la misma vez. La gente me está envidiando porque no saben lo que yo sé. Me están envidiando, oiga, me están envidiando, me están envidiando porque no saben lo que yo sé. Me están envidiando.
98% of you come from Jibaro ancestry and background. Because when your ancestry came here to Puerto Rico, they were basically poor folks. You know, they came here, some of them even came here to pay off a debt that they owe in Spain or they owe someplace else. But they're basically poor folks that came to work here the farms. That's your ancestry, that's your background. The Jibaro culture is a humane culture. It's a, how can I say it? It's a humble culture. It's a culture of family. It's a culture of working the land. It's a culture of self-sufficiency. It's a culture of self-respect, of dignity. It's a culture that the man, el machismo of the man, is the ultimate protection of the family. The ultimate protection and providing the most for the family. Everybody got that? Yes. Right. Now go pay your respect to the Mountain of the Jibaro. To your ancestors.
Tendrán más que esto, pero que nadie tendrá menos que esto. Y veo que la labor de todos
será con gusto, con libertad, con sentido del deber y el derecho y con respeto de unos para otros. Y al mirar hacia la cumbre, veo que ejercer la iniciativa privada es bien general, se concebirá como un deber en vez de solamente como un derecho. La buena práctica de la libertad también está en la imagen que hace el corazón de nuestro pueblo. La negación de la libertad y el abuso de la libertad son profundamente incultos, contrarios a la libertad del espíritu humano. Entre estas dos cosas incultas es preferible el abuso de la libertad a su negación preferible a ambas. Desde luego, es la cultura que usa la libertad con la dignidad que la libertad merece. Esta imagen está también en el corazón de nuestro pueblo y también lo está en nuestro sentimiento fraternal hacia todos los hombres de la tierra. Creo que cada vez hemos de saber mejor lo que ya sabemos bien, que los hombres de todas partes, a pesar de diferencias, nos parecemos mucho más de lo que nos parecemos. El pueblo amigo se irá convirtiendo en el pueblo hermano y será Puerto Rico apretado haz de resistencia, de ejemplo frente a los nacionalismos destructores de la paz y de la esperanza del hombre en todas partes.
Yeah.
Veo mirando hacia la cumbre como dentro de la más estricta separación y de las iglesias y el Estado. Se vive a diario en igualdad ante la presencia amiga de Dios, dentro del marco familiar de la eternidad, que debe ser la más familiar al hombre que la eternidad, y así no se use en favor de desigualdades naturales o de suerte para agravar estas dificultades, esas desigualdades, sino para allanarlas y eliminarlas. Veo nuestro buen sentido de la igualdad haciéndose mejor en la imagen que proyecta nuestro corazón de pueblo hacia la cumbre. Veo allí que habrá de cultivarnos más el cosechar sin cultivar que el cultivar sin cosechar. Veo en fin una cultura de trabajo, de serenidad, de generosidad, modesta y buena en su vivienda, a gusto en sus quehaceres, resguardada en sus infortunios, abundante y sencilla en la mesa, alegre en la fiesta, sin pobreza y sin hábitos enloquecidos de consumo, apreciando al hombre por lo que le guste hacer más que por lo que proponga acumular, honda en el respeto a Dios, libre así de vanos enredos para el espíritu.
You going there?
Yeah. No, let me get it. Don't throw the paper.
Remember I was telling you yesterday that the south part of the island represented more the Arab architect, the Arab settlement. Look at that in the windows of the old place. You see the arches? That's the Arab influence. The cross ones, the ones that are square, that's the Spanish influence. The balcony out is still the Spanish influence. But if you see the architect in the building, look at the arches, that's the Arab influence.
So the square ones are Spaniard.
Yeah, the balconies out, that's also Spanish.
No es.
wants us to wait here, and she should be coming out. She'll be right with us. Come in, guys. There she comes right now. There she comes.
¿Cómo están? Yo soy María Domínguez, 20 from Wallace Street.
That's me, baby. That's me.
Me crié allá 27 años, así que.
All right.
I miss Philly, trust me, I miss Philly a lot. I wanted to give you guys something that, not from the municipality, but from me. I went to the beach area and found this little shell stand. I still have the, I painted it.
She's my new artist.
This is my boss. He's the director of tourism, el director de fomento turístico, el señor José Reyes Feliciano.
Encantado. Vamos a un oficio de tu Ponce.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Gracias.
De puertorriqueño de Filadelfia.
Okay.
Hay uno que...
De la 20 Green.
De la 20 Green.
Wow,
De los
sweet.
2 OGs,
Yeah.
así.
Oh, I know 2 OGs, yeah. Oh, yeah.
¿Tú conoces entonces a Nate Morales?
Which one? Nate?
Nate, yeah.
I know Nate. I just saw him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, well, he's my nephew's father.
De verdad. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, wait till I tell him I saw you.
Son chiquititos.
Gracias a Dios que está viviendo sin lluvia.
Ayer estaba esto
Ayer
torrencial.
fue que la tomamos.
Yeah, I was just talking to Nate.
Cuando íbamos para regresar
Awesome. I don't see him again.
Eso fue horrible.
That was the worst weather
Todos
from
cogieron.
since 1991 or something.
And we got it.
When it was a Constant Story House, I said that this was also a jail. They actually had the last lynchings on the islands were held here. Okay, this is the coat of arms of Ponce. Ponce was founded in 1692. As you can see, you always see a lion on top of a bridge. That's because to get to the center of Ponce, you must go over a bridge. There's a lot of bridges in Ponce, but they're not the kinds that go, like in New York or Philly, but you must go over a bridge to get to the center of town. Okay, that was the old coat of arms. This is the newer one. The plants on the side is because Ponce was known for its agriculture, sugarcane and coffee. That was the agriculture back then. Now a lot of our industry is more touristic, tourism. Okay, in 1898, like I said, Spanish-American War, the 2nd Wisconsin Regiment of Volunteer Infantry, Colonel Charles A. Bourne, commanding officer, they did that track and they sent it to Ponce. And the bell that I was telling you about, the Navy, the United States Navy has a ship that has Ponce's name, the USS Ponce. Okay, last year it came, this bell, I tried to not so hard, but still. Okay, this is the ship's bell at one time. It was in the History Museum, and then they passed it over here. Okay, last year it touched Ponce for the last time because they decommissioned the ship. Although the Marines don't want the ship decommissioned because they use that ship as a transport to transport the Marines and terrain vehicles, tanks and such, right? So the Marines, what they wanted was, bring it up to date, but don't decommission it. Just keep it like in mothballs in case we ever need it again, which I hope they never do. Okay, so last year they gave us this plaque, so they put it with the bell. Okay, as you can see, the name Ponce comes from Ponce de Leon. Actually, well, if it wasn't for him, his great-grandson would be born anyway, but his great-grandson, Juan Ponce de Leon y Loaiza, that's what we bear the name Ponce. León, meaning lion, is a symbol of our city. All our sports team, los Leones de Ponce, female, las Leonas. So that's all our sports teams have the same names. Okay, like I said, built in 1847 to be City Hall, it's like a Spanish colonial style. The columns are wider now, but back then they used to be narrower, and they actually had a way of execution. It was called el garrote, where they would sit, whoever was going to be executed, be it slave or be it somebody who committed a crime. They would sit them down, they would tie like a wire or some kind of rope or something around his neck, and in the back, they would turn a handle, and that would be tightening until the person was dead. And when they invented the camera,
For forgetting about me. Except for you
I don't
guys.
pay. Yeah. Everyone else can pay. So I'm gonna let her know. Everybody follow Tiffany.
Danny, take the back.
Money got signed.
Visitar la Hacienda San José siempre es motivo de reflexiones interesantes. Su paisaje.
Also, we have pottery, stones, and the things that they use to make colors. What are in the pockets are bones. Those are the diet of our Taino. Island have the different type of society, Taino. So that was easier from the conquerors, from the Spaniards, when they began the process of colonization in this area. The society was divided in four. So, the cacique was the chief, the person that had the guanin, it was like a medal made of gold. Beiken is like the teacher, preacher, the medicine man. Nitaino were the warriors, and Naborias, the common people. Okay, they work in the things that is related to the face of the society that they belong. Okay, so the Naborias, they have to practice agriculture, make pottery, go fishing, hunting. Nitainos were the people that defends the Yucayeke, which was the town of the Taino, and this is the oldest of the rest of the people because it is the more important since it tells the history of the Yucayeke and teaches the child or the children, okay, and the sheep. Okay, those are originals. Also, those are replicas of the Semin that we saw in the first hall. And here, when it says Boriquen, Boriquen was the name that the Taino people gave to the island. And what are those yellow dots are the different towns or the localization of the different towns for Yucayeke. Here we have the process of colonization. It is important to know what was happening in Europe at that time. They were like changing from the feudalism to the capitalism, from the Middle Age to the Renaissance, and that is important to know since in feudalism the people or the serfs that live in this country.
It has a white and large leaf, that's the tobacco leaf, and also it throws a flower. It can be red, white, yellow, or pink. That's the four colors that may be the cover of the the plant. So right here we have some boxes where the cigars are in, right? We have different islands, Nicaragua, Honduras, Jamaica, obviously the one from the museum. So right here, it's a little letter that in the 19th century, the tobacco from Puerto Rico was used to go to Cuba, and they were sell it like it was Cuban, but it was really from Puerto Rico. This is where they put the tobacco leaf to let it dry, right? The Rio Ranchones were a lot bigger than this. They were huge, but it's just to let people know how it was the process. It took 35 to 40 days to let dry the leaf.
They put it first, and then they let it dry?
They took the leaf, like green, when it grows. They sew it with these needles over here, and they put it to, like this.
To cure, como para curarse.
¿Eso es tabaco de verdad? ¿Está bien?
Sí, sí, eso es tabaco.
And this was before or after?
Ah, pero esto fue un proceso largo.
Before, when the leaf was dry. Sí, es que es una hoja bien grande y bien ancha, y pues las personas pues quieren producción, y con esa hoja pues sacan más. Exacto. Y pues obviamente la industrialización siempre hasta el sol de hoy sigue reemplazando la mano de obra, que las máquinas pues con los años pues se ponen mejores y despiden personas.
Fumaré con tabaco esta noche.
Seguro. Rubén, tú estás haciendo la terminación, ¿verdad? Pues aquí. He's doing the final process of the cigar.
¿Cómo es? ¿José?
Rubén.
Rubén.
Yeah, you just compose it.
Compositor.
Oh, that's the next one? Oh, sorry.
Buenos días, me dijeron que la mayoría hablan español.
Sí.
Okay. And good morning to everybody. Welcome to this museum. This is the Composer Museum. Take the name of Héctor Flores Osuna. He was an excellent composer from Caguas. So he wrote around 600 of music pieces. So this museum is important for us because it has all kinds of music genres. In Caguas or in all towns in Puerto Rico, there's a resume of what we have, the music, schools, chorales, and all kinds of genres that I told you, the typical music, bomba, plena, classical music with the camera. So here, if you see that house was built in 1924 by the Centenos family. He built for his family, you know, the house for living his family. So later he sold to Mr. Jorge Señoriz, he's the owner. So the municipality of Caguas rent this museum, this level, and opened it as a museum on the 2008. So we have here 5 years.
Nice, qué bueno.
So change, you know, original was built the two styles. So the typical Creole and the classical too. Here we are going with
You guys can chill either over there, if y'all want to hang out at the gazebo for a second, or in here. So
You
we
want to
regroup.
take a walk
The
or whatever?
bathroom is right there. No, not yet. They can't take a walk yet.
Okay.
The
Just stay
bathroom
right
is
here.
Right here to the side, there's a bathroom. Can we go to the gazebo? Yeah, go into the gazebo.
If you want water real quick, or you left something in the van real quick,
Now's the
go
time
ahead.
to get it.
Yeah, now's the time to get it.
So what's it
And
gonna
then
be?
come
What
back.
do you want me to do?
Hold on.